If you want the absolute best program to get in shape for riding, moto, enduro, mountain biking, cycling, this is it. I'm going to show you exactly how to implement it into your life so you have real structure. So the 221 Moto Method is designed to help you get back in shape even with kids with work responsibilities, because I know you don't have all the time in the world like you did in your 20s or like these pros have, right? You cannot train like that. So honestly, you're probably not out of shape. A lot of the guys that I do work with are working out, but they don't do it consistently or have the right structure to increase their performance, not only on the bike, but in life. Get healthy, get fit, get strong, right? So you don't need to be in the gym 6 days per week or following some bodybuilding bro split. What you need is a simple performance-based program that builds your horsepower on the bike, overall endurance, your energy throughout the day without burning you out, right? And that's exactly what the 221 Moto Method is, all right? So we have used this with hundreds of guys already. And guys like Nick came in already working out, and he had a goal of winning one of his enduros. And guess what? The very first one we did, within 6 weeks, he won. He won first place in the A class and absolutely crushed it. Last time he lost by, I think it was like 15 or 20 seconds. This time he won by minutes, right? And he says he feels the benefits of that. And Nick operates two different businesses. He's got kids. He's very busy, but we implemented a structure that fits with his life, and he's getting results like that. And not only that, he is down 10 pounds in the first 6 weeks too. So he's fitter, he's leaner, he's stronger, and he's loving the way that he feels on his dirt bike, but also mountain biking, because he does it every single week. And we've used the same system to help out Brian lose over 40 pounds at 55 years old. And now he went from 15 to 40-minute motos, and he does 3 or 4 of those every single weekend, right? So no matter your age, no matter how busy you are, because he works a construction business and is hitting 50, 60 hours per week, we can get you back into race shape, feeling fit and strong, no matter where you are in life, right? So how does this whole 221 Moto Method, and what do these numbers even mean? Well, we are working on 2 strength days, 2 cardio days, and 1 day to get out and ride and have some fun, because that's what we're working for, right? So with that, your strength days, 1, pure strength focus. We need to start building power, improve force production, and the resistance and resilience against the bike. And for if things do go right, you need to be strong and fit, right? Day 2 is strength endurance, where we're going to be boosting your stamina, muscular endurance, and combating fatigue. If you're hitting big G outs, case and jumps, it's going to break you down way, way faster. Hopefully you're not doing that, right? But this will help with it and give you more power to preload and things like that when you are riding, right? Then we have our 2 cardio days. 1, intervals, intervals, intervals. You're not riding the bike 3-4 days a week, so you don't get that heart rate zone training that the pros are getting. So the fastest way to increase VO2 max is intervals. You could look at the research, but you don't need to, because I do that. I have my master's degree and I focused in on sports performance. This is going to help with your heart rate recovery. So if you can learn to decompress on the bike, your breathing, you're going to build a better engine overall by incorporating this into your program. And then obviously, steady state's in there. We need some recovery. We need to get that base work in, and it's going to help with fat metabolism, because if you're overweight, we got to work down that fat, right? Then obviously day 5, that's your 1, go out and ride. Mountain biking, cycling, moto, desert racing. I don't care what it is. Go enjoy the fruits of your labor, right? So what are we doing with these 2 strength days? Well, day 1, you really want to start building that strength. We are building the engine on the strength side of things. So we're looking at compound lifts with decent rest, and you want to focus in on heavy, clean reps. Don't go ego lifting in there. And we definitely want to work on core activation between sets. So you'll pair it like a deadlift and a farmer carry, right? That's really helpful for on the bike. Now, more examples. Front squats, trap bar deadlifts, going to help with grip strength as well. Bench press. People are scared to do it, but if you do it right and you implement it into your training, it's going to help you resist coming into the bars, right? Chin ups, row variations, you got to work your back, and then loaded carries are huge as well. Anti-rotation with the plof press. There's a ton of core in moto. I'm not going to sugarcoat that at all. You have to have a strong core on anything cycling, right? So with your lifts, you should be working hard, but not to failure. You should work out feeling strong, but not absolutely crushed, because then you're doing too much and you're not going to recover well enough. Day 2, the strength endurance side of things is where we start to incorporate weight circuits. We're getting the heart rate high, then we get some rest, and we're working on full body movements to mimic the fatigue of moto. So an example circuit, kettlebell front squats, straight into push-ups to a shoulder tap, RDL to row, medicine ball slams, and then you get some extra cardio in there and hit some sprints. You should be really winded, but not absolutely dead. Think of controlled chaos. Think of 5-10 minutes into a moto where you're still in control. Hopefully your heart rate's up, but you're not about to wad out because of what's going on with your fatigue, right? Now, the 2 cardio days. The day 3, intervals. This one, people don't like to do hard work, but let's be real, this will get you the results the fastest, right? So you could do bike, rower, running, I don't care what it is, but you're doing a hard effort with a 2 or 3 to 1 rest ratio. Your heart rate should be climbing towards its max. We want to work that race style intensity. You should be gasping, but be good enough to recover and hit your next one pretty damn good, right? We want to focus on keeping consistency throughout it. Day 4 is your easy spinning. Build endurance, your recovery. We're flushing everything out that we've done through the week. And this is what a lot of people overdo. And I will be the first to tell you that it is a good thing to do, but it is overdone. You can't copy the pros. They're putting in a lot more work than you. And that's why it appears that they do a lot of zone 2. All right. So use whatever implement you like, but we do need it. Now, 5, go out, have some fun and ride. Warm it up a little bit and do some structure. Have some stuff going on with your actual training on the bike so you can have more fun out there. If you kind of wing it, it's going to be the same thing. Oh, I crushed my first moto and then I bonked because I was going 110%. So 80 to 90%, you will start to see less arm pump. You will have longer motos. You'll feel more confident on the bike. All right. And when you're racing, guess what? Go get it. So what does this look like during a week? Because we kind of just went through what the days were. So Monday, focusing on pure strength. Tuesday, we're going intervals. Then we're going to go with some strength endurance. Then we have our recovery day on Thursday. Friday is off, maybe some mobility. Saturday, go out and ride. Maybe it's Sunday. Your week could be different, right? But I have some guys that Saturday is Church of Dirt. They are going to ride on Saturday, so we structure their program with what they need. Obviously, theirs is not exactly like this because I cater it to them with my one-on-one coaching program, but we make sure that their riding feels absolutely amazing, right? So strength days, we want to push the effort because your heart rate's not going to be going crazy high except on the endurance days. And then for your cardio intervals, we're cranking it. Steady state, we peel it back. So this is an RPE scale, rate of perceived exertion, 10 out of 10. I cannot go any harder. Even if you put a gun to my head, 9 out of 10, we still have some space there. All right. Ride day, 8 to 9. Don't go out there and do something dangerous. If you're racing, put some good laps down, right? Then if you're doing some recovery and support work, obviously you want to work some mobility. If you are to go down, it is better to be mobile and flexible because you can move your body more. So work those hips, your thoracic rotation, your shoulders, a lot of stuff there, 2 to 3 times per week. I sneak this in with my program so my clients don't even know that they're hitting it and they see the results of it. Sleep is a non-negotiable, hydration is non-negotiable, and fueling. You have to get your nutrition in proper because that is where the biggest bang for your buck comes from with all the training. You could train as hard as you want, but if you don't have your nutrition in alignment, you're not going to recover well. You'll probably stay overweight if you are overweight, and you're probably going to continue to get arm pump and overall fatigue because your nutrition supports everything that you're doing. So let's be real. You don't need a gym membership and a 6-day split. You need something that matches your life now. This is the most successful layout that I have used for years now. So the 221 Moto Method gets you back into shape. It keeps you strong for your kids and your confidence in yourself, not only off the bike, but on the bike as well, because that's what we love to do. All right. So we do this with all our guys. Iggy has lost over 20 pounds. He's a hare and hound racer. Then we got Graham, lost over 30 pounds, following this system, not being overwhelmed, not following stupid fad diets or going to do keto, stuff where we build the foundation to get them in motion to do the right things. So if you want somebody to come in and get you dialed in, figure out what's going on in your life, message me on Instagram that you are ready, or you can click the link down below and apply directly for my program, for my high-level one-on-one performance coaching program. Now, it's not for everybody, but if you are serious about getting healthy, serious about getting into race shape, or really feel like you need some structure in your life and a community around you to absolutely kick ass again, this is it. So hit that link down below and we'll get in touch and see if we can throw you up on here to be one of these awesome results. All right. Talk soon.